Hi there and welcome to the Dawn Show. Dawn Stensland, Menti here. Today we're talking fitness, and you know this is one of my mantras, not just muscle, but feeling good and looking good. I'm somebody who lost about 35, 40 pounds, 3 years ago, and I've kept it off. But I'm always looking for people who are real gurus, who know their stuff and can share all the secrets about how to get in shape, how to be healthy, truly healthy. And so one of those people is my friend Craig Elider, who's the owner and founder of Future Fitness. It's so good to have you here, Craig.
Hello, Dawn. Thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely. So you're somebody also who, as a young person, you were a poser, you were a bodybuilder, and you actually knew Arnold.
Did all that strange stuff, yes.
So this is something that in your lifetime you've known about fitness. I guess it's an evolution of learning and growing.
Yeah, I was in pre-med, but I always, and didn't go any further than that with the doctor thing, but I always played sports and always exercised and was always on the cutting edge, actually, studying constantly and reading all medical journals and tried to find out as much as I could about fitness in general and for the sports. I played college football and boxed in college, so I was very strength oriented and endurance oriented, even back then in the late 60s and 70s.
When you were 10.
Yes, yes. I can't believe that I was around then.
But I think that for a lot of us, for a lot of people, you look at a gym or you look at, oh, I gotta work out, and it's intimidating. And one of the things that I love, and people who go to your club, is because you go to Future Fitness and there's something for everyone there. Doesn't matter what age you're in, what shape you're in, if you're a new mom or you're a grandmom or granddad. There's really something for everybody, and it's not intimidating. That's what I like about it.
And that's how it should be, because the thing about exercise is nobody shouldn't do it unless they do it wrong or they do too much of it, which many people have limitations. Certainly people who come to us do. We have the nurses monitoring everybody who communicate with doctors, so we have a lot of people who have heart disease, cancer, bad backs, diabetes is unfortunately very common.
Yeah. You have Arthritis Foundation.
Arthritis Foundation classes in the pool.
But I want to back up because you said something that people might say, what? You have a nurse in the health club, which is unheard of.
Yes.
And that's if they're not paying extra to see the nurse.
No, it's part of the program that every month, every member not only gets a free personal trainer, which we can talk about in a minute, how important that is, to have a free one for an hour every month. That's exercise physiologist or nationally certified personal trainer, but also a nurse who monitors progress, heart, lungs, circulatory system. Some things happen when you start exercising and you're visibly out of shape. In a month, you're still visibly out of shape, but you are not out of shape as you were when you started. In a month, your heart is stronger. Your lungs are stronger. You have more endurance. Your blood vessels have grown. Your strength is up. It takes time to look different, but the body responds quickly to exercise. People get discouraged because they don't look different right away. And these nurses keep people motivated. And of course, as I said, with restrictions, which we work a lot with people who have restrictions, as you mentioned, we're for everybody.
Yeah.
Because, you have to be 12 years old, but we have many seniors and classes for seniors and Arthritis Foundation and people with maladies that are monitored, and the nurses contact the doctor and get restrictions, find out any restrictions they may have. But regardless of your problem, exercise ameliorates it. It makes anything better, psychological, physiological. Think of the worst disease you can, and you should be doing some form of exercise to ameliorate that problem.
And it's not just any exercise. And you have a real philosophy that some people make a mistake of how they work out, and that all exercise is not created equal.
Yeah.
Can you talk to me about that and walk me through that? Because again, this is intimidating. So I want to break it down.
The thing about exercise is, yes, everyone should be doing it. And frankly, the older you get, the more important it is to. But the more important it is to watch that you don't overdo and that you are doing it properly. For a perfectly healthy person, they make the mistake of doing the same thing over and over again. The body adapts, progress ceases. Plateauing is a word that most people, exercisers, have come across. There's 656 muscles in the body, and there's millions of fibers in each one of those 656. No two movements that you can imagine work the same muscle fiber. Any slight change in a bone movement, in an arc that a bone sweeps out, is created by a different set of muscle fibers, muscle cells, long, thin fibers that pull on a tendon that pulls on the bone and makes the bone move. So if you continually do the same movements always, you're only hitting those exact same fibers, and of course you do very well, and if you continue to do that, you won't go backwards, but it's boring because you see no progress.
And so that's where that personal trainer comes in, because even if you feel like you're a guru and you know what you're doing, and now you start getting bored and maybe you're not going to the gym as much, that personal trainer comes in and says, let me just show you how to change that up.
Right, exactly. And you know, the average exerciser whose heart is in the right place and their brain's in the right place in terms of wanting to take care of themselves will say, oh, well, I'm in a routine. I'll just do what I do. But a routine becomes a rut. And psychologically, when you stop seeing progress, it's very hard to keep you going. And that's most exercisers' problem is the long haul, keeping at it, keeping it exciting. For that, you need regular monitoring by the nurses and trainers if they're free. I mean, if they cost, we have trainers that are, these same trainers are $60, $70, $50 an hour that many people take advantage of. But the free every month involves everyone. And really, it only takes about a month for you to plateau.
Okay.
So this is why we do it every month or so, to hit the muscle from different angles. And for that, you have to have limitless equipment to change to. So Casey will come on and tell you a little bit about the classes, limitless classes. But
yeah, and we're actually gonna take a quick break. We're gonna bring on some of your experts, some of your gurus, and we're gonna have fun. And you can get up and work out with us. So we'll be right back.